Welcome to this episode of YouTube where we're starting with a photo of Grayson as he's watching over the pack, and certainly the pups have given him a lot to observe. This is Kaz on the left. You can see a little bit of a darker tail. You see a more roundish precaudal tail gland. That's that black spot a couple inches down from the base of the tail. His back's a little bit darker in his saddle. His face still has a little bit of light color. We also see Kaz being very into consuming a lot of food. So usually he's the one who's the most food possessive and maybe stealing food from others. Blackstone is a little bit larger by a couple of pounds. They are both nearing about 60 pounds, not even 5 months of age yet. It has been a month since the introduction. It happened on July 28th. So on Sunday, they'll have been in the pack a month. And we certainly are always curious about activity, and so the relying on the cameras has been really helpful to us to get a perspective of how the pack's doing independently from wolf care. So we're thankful to our partners at explore.org for monitoring the camera. This is coming from the north camera, and they do have operators that can pan in and capture events such as this. This is Kaz coming out of the den to greet Grayson, and we always want to know where are they resting and how are they interacting with the adults. Grayson's going to give what's called an inhibited muzzle bite, again reminding him to be subordinate to him, and then Grayson's going to continue to groom him, and you can see Kaz in a submissive posture. So these are things that we're able to capture through Explore, and we may not be able to witness them personally, but we can certainly learn from them. This is, again, Grayson on top of the pump house. This time it's with Blackstone. And you can see with Axel approaching, Grayson goes up into a T1 tail, quite a bit more dominance, and does a little bit of a chin rest. That's enough to make Blackstone kind of back off. Notice how he circles behind Grayson and kind of stays behind and a little more protected from him. And that's enough posturing to make Axel move on. So we are starting to see the dynamics of these two pups. We knew they would change. And we are seeing rallies, and rallies are when all 5 wolves get together and you see the pups rolling in a submissive fashion. And that's, again, Kaz, subordinate there. Rika, very engaged with these pups. And like you said, one of the reasons why we did pups 2 years in a row is because Rika, as a singleton, didn't have as much opportunity to obviously play and roughhouse and wrestle. And so these pups have given her a little bit of be able to experience that. And she is still practicing dominance with them, but doing a lot more jaw sparring and kind of wrestling with them as well. So we are always curious to see the pack as a social unit. And so those are things that we're watching for. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.